Welcome back, everyone, to the 2026 Sunshine Open. This is the back nine of the round one. If you joined us already for the front nine, we thank you for coming back, and we promise we have an exciting one for you, don't we here, Kyle?
Absolutely. The holes are going to get harder. These scores are going to be tough to get, and we're have a battle on our hands with our players.
Speaking of battle, we have the young gun Finn Eder actually leading the pack with a -5 through nine. And then we have a bunch of fours and threes from this card. Really good action from the front nine. And like Kyle said, this is going to get tougher. And we start off with one of the most beautiful holes, and actually, I would say toughest holes, as the canopy has gotten a little bit smaller and smaller, and the gap has gotten a little smaller on this one, but it's still a really fun shot. Downhill, 501 feet. Kyle, what are your thoughts on this one?
What an iconic hole here at 501. When you show up, you think about this hole. It is just, it was framed up. It's grown in quite a bit. So now the shot is super technical. Players either pushing this right side where you see Simon getting hung up in, or they're playing more of a slight flex at the center tree. Technical, difficult, hard to reach pin when all these branches haven't grown in. And you're seeing players struggle right now. Harry went a little low on his drive and got hung up.
Looks like you had the perfect line there.
It's almost perfect. It drifts just a bit too far to the right.
Mm.
It's a tree, but I'm in a nice place to have a nice, simple upshot.
Yeah, and Dylan is actually swinging a little left and hits the great tree that's in front of him about 200 feet. A lot of people hit that. Simon's going to
Yeah.
be up first. Unfortunately, he got the worst kick of them all, just dropped straight down. So this is a very tough save from here. He's probably almost 375 from this moment right here.
Yeah, 375. It's all downhill. He's in a no man's land where you're in between what disc to throw, and he throws a beauty that just sneaks a little long. Gonna have a really tricky putt there from under that bush.
He just got a turkey, so he's starting to heat up a little bit. If you watch the front nine, he got that deuce on nine, and so did you, Kyle. Those were some really good putts.
Yeah, you saw Dylan throw. I'm gonna assume only his signature A5 there, putting it up close to the basket. He'll be putting for his par. Harry's thrown is looks like a glow P2 just up into the circle. He'll be putting for his par.
And what did you throw off the tee? Was that the construct?
I threw a glow Votum, so it's a
Okay,
7 speed, a little overstable. So it's like in between a eagle and a firebird.
gotcha. Look at this putt for Simon, about 40 feet.
Oh, from a knee and a not a bad roll, but just enough of an annoying roll where if you're not a 10-30 rated player like Simon, that kind of roll kind of gets into your head. Oh,
Mm. This is a tough par three. After a
it,
backup too. I think we had about 20-minute backup, which is typical for hole eight. I mean, hole 10 here.
yeah, this is when you're playing hole nine, I think nine being a par four or being a par three, but they moved the basket back, made that hole play a little bit slower. So you didn't quite get the backup we normally have here on 10.
Hmm.
Um, you've seen all of our shots. Only 8 birdies out of the 60 players today.
Yeah, averaging 3.2. So not a it's not a gimme, folks. If anything, it's
Oh,
turning into a bonus.
yeah, I would right now with how those branches are growing in, it is in that bonus territory. But you know, a hole is not a bonus. Hole 11.
Yeah,
This is
well,
a must get.
it really is. Simple hyzer or forehand, a little more tricky on the left-hand side. I think most players are going to take this right-hand side, try to get down this tunnel.
Yeah, this hole is there to throw how you would like, whatever you're comfortable with. You see Harry throwing this nice hyzer line, stalls out, and I think he's going to be right under the basket.
That was perfect. Pretty much what you want to see out of a throw. Taking his P2 here. Hmm. Yeah.
What a shot.
That was,
Wow.
I don't think you could tell from back here that how close that was.
No, we all knew it had a chance, but we didn't know it was like that. That was really good.
You're throwing a little wider than Harry, but you're getting
Yeah.
down. Yeah. Oh, one last
Oh,
tree.
yeah, I got lucky early on, so I wasn't expecting to get all the way through on that kind of line. I pulled it just a hair. This is Simon throwing his proxy.
Ooh, almost matching Harry right there.
Yeah, he's a little bit shorter, but he had a nice ground play. He sticks right there. And Dylan showing us the forehand line with the A5.
I didn't think
Just
we would see it this. Yeah.
just elevated a little bit and got caught up.
45 footer.
Oh, good tree. That thing was about to be sent off the top of the basket.
We got a weird lie here. Wow.
Oh,
That was a lot of chains, Kyle.
yeah, that one was definitely one of those putts where I think 50% of the time it goes in, 50% it just hits out, especially on these prodigy baskets with this inner cage of webbing.
I'll give it to you. That was a really good putt. I don't want you to lose confidence. And looks like Simon did not lose any confidence after missing that opportunity on 10. He gets the birdie on 11.
Yeah, he bounced back really well there. This hole lets you make a mistake and then you can come back and feel better about your round moving on to the next hole, which is kind of what you need sometimes on a course.
I do like that in a course. After a hard hole, there's nothing wrong with having an easier hole.
Yeah, disc golf is not golf, and players need to be scoring. And par on a lot of holes is really frustrating, and that's not it. We play a different game, so I love when players can score.
Yeah, it's a really good point. Well, hole 12, players are going to have to score at least a four, which is the par here, averaging 4.35. Tell me more about it.
Oh man, you've got danger on the left and out of bounds over this rock wall. You got danger on the right over in the woods with not a lot of lines. You just have to pipe something as straight as you can for whatever comfortable distance you have. Harry's throwing, I believe he's throwing an FD or a PD, and he just overturns it, being a little safe to not go OB over the rock wall.
Definitely played it really safe. I think he has a history of going out of bounds and just trying to do a hyzer flip and never flipped. So you could tell that he was anticipating that turn, and Simon's just going to go for it.
Yeah, he threw a time lapse here off the tee box, and he shows you what he can do, just uncorking on this, and it just holds such a pretty line, maxing out this fairway in the center, and then gets a beautiful, nice little bump off the giant boulder.
That's like the textbook tee shot right there on 12.
Yeah, that's Simon breaking the hole where most players are landing another 100 feet short of where he is.
Most double bogeyed hole on the course. And it looks like you kind of went a little right as well.
Yep, I same thing as Harry. I just the rock wall was definitely in my head, so I overturned something. Dylan, oh, what
Ooh,
a
got a
good
good
kick.
kick. Yeah. Very fortunate kick right there. He's going to go out of bounds.
Yeah, if he's not doing that, oh boy. Oh boy.
Yeah,
All
it
right,
looks like,
I'm happy with forward progress.
yeah, you definitely moved up, and Dylan with an incredible shot here.
Yes. Good A5 movement right there. He's a walking endorsement for his own disc. I love it.
He really is. And he's having a great season. So kudos to you. And Harry getting caught up on the right side, kind of where you were, look like.
Yeah, it's pretty thick in there. It is you can tell it is healthy May right now. It's been raining. We got some real good growth.
The jungle, folks. Really good shot there, Kyle.
Oh, yeah, I couldn't see how that finished, so you could see me look over to see everybody's reaction to it, and I got some claps.
Yeah, unfortunately, Harry's going to have to suffer at least a bogey on this one. He could not get out
Oh,
of there.
oh, what a beautiful shot there from Simon.
Yep.
Such great touch with that disc.
finally gets out.
Hey, there we go. And he goes long too. Wow.
Does not leave it easy for him. This was the most double bogeyed hole on the course.
Yeah, this it makes sense. This OB left the whole way. Ugh.
Yeah, that's tough to watch. I mean, he was kind of heating up too.
Yeah, that's a heat check right there, and that's kind of where you got to check your gut and be like, all right, what are we doing here? How do we bounce back? How are we going to finish this round? Dylan, though, with the birdie, that's a good spot.
Yep. Very good putt by
Simon,
Simon. Easy birdie for Simon.
two in a row right there. Let's go.
So he is 5 for 6. Not bad.
No, not bad at all.
Hole 13 is going to be a uphill shorty to the right, almost impossible to get to off the drive, but there is a cheat code where the drone is right here. If that had drone it went any more right and went up that path, you might see some players actually try that path up there.
I'm gonna yell at you. You said a shorty, but we are going full power distance drivers on this hole, so
It is super uphill, folks. That is
super uphill.
deceiving when I say shorty.
I don't think anybody can comprehend how hard and how hard you have to throw a disc for 272 feet. Simon barely got to pin high. So if anybody's thinking that 272 is easy, please come out to 501 and play it, and please be humbled.
What are you throwing here?
I am throwing really poorly into a tree, and what a great kick that got.
That's going to be a tough save for you. We're going to see if you're going to be able to do it. That's a very far shot from where you're going to be, like you said.
Oh, yes. Here's Harry taking that sneaky line that you were talking about. The drone should have flown.
Oh, my
Oh,
goodness.
oh, we could not see that one from the tee.
No, we
He
could not.
almost aced that thing.
He's had like 4 ace runs,
Oh my Lord, Harry Chase.
like hole one. Oh my gosh, talk about amazing. Look at that, got a fist bump from you and everything. What
Oh,
are
I
you?
was hyped after this. It's not often you're just smoking first available tree and then getting up and down
Oh
from,
my goodness, you almost hit that.
yeah, that was definitely the shot of the day for me.
That's awesome. What did you throw there?
That was a Calvin Heimberg Halo Destroyer.
Very good shot. I mean, you put look max power look like.
Yeah, it was a lot of flex, speed control, snap, hammer it. Oh, Dylan
Ah,
wanted that so badly.
he did. This one averaged 3.18, so you have back-to-back holes that are over par.
Back to back.
Oh,
Oh,
Harry.
there were six birdies on this hole. You saw none of them, but we'll shout out Trevor Dean, Duncan Farquharson, Stephen Durning, August Lee Kovac, Kevin Coltrane, and Wyatt Mahoney. Of course, the lefty
Mm,
got this hole.
yeah, and of course Kevin Coltrane. Well, we got a lot of pars on this one, which is fine because where you were, you could have got a bogey very easily,
Yeah,
Kyle. So great save, and
yeah.
you're
Thrilled
gonna
with
be.
my thrilled with my part, and you can see Harry is not. So
And
welcome to hole 13.
that's because he almost aced it. That's the only reason. Yeah, hole 14. This is a little tricky. It's got a lot of turn to it, very straight off the tee to start, and then you have to make it move right. It is downhill, so you can get a pretty good skip play actually down to the basket, but you have to watch out for going deep because if you go down that hill, you won't ever see your disc again.
Yeah, I would say people going deep will be on their second shot because they're hitting early. The angle off the tee, it you think it plays a lot straighter than it is. The forehand baits you into kind of sawing it off into woods or pushing it dead straight long into this wood line. It is a really fine angle you have to be hitting. Dylan just about hits it perfect.
Yeah, he's leaving himself like a circle's edge putt, which is great. And for you, you're throwing that dual Halo Destroyer, right?
Yeah, the duo destroyers.
That was awesome, dude. What a skip and inside it looked like.
Yeah, I somehow missed. I think I went through a tree and it got right by the basket. And Harry also went through a tree.
A couple
Those
of,
little guys do not want anything to do with those forehands that came at them.
and Simon left himself the shortest bid. Didn't get through at all. Look at this awesome
Oh,
shot, though.
man, he's so good. Like I
That
watching
was,
him play all the time, I see him throw a lot of shots, and
ooh,
it's just constantly being impressed by what he can do, the touch he has. It's
that
awesome.
the level of difficulty on that shot was underrated. That was very high difficulty.
Yeah. Even for Harry to give that as much of a go and to hit the band, that shows so much confidence.
Hmm. Again, this could
Dylan,
roll so far.
yeah, a little bit of a lack of confidence on his. He just never elevated and extended his hand on that putt.
All right, for birdie. One of the 8 birdies of the day. Shout
Let's
out
go.
to RJ Turkis, Stephen Durning, Elijah Brandt, Carson Ham, Kyle Hirsch, Stevie Fritsch, and Wyatt Mahoney.
Wyatt again. 2 in a row for the kid. Give
Yeah,
it to
that's
him.
pretty good.
Yeah, those getting those 2 holes back to back is quite impressive.
And that really ends like the tough stretch of 501 in terms of the back nine. I feel like it gets easier from here. Tell me more about hole 15.
Yeah, hole 15, we are playing the green basket. It is 165 feet, 168 feet, and it is a dog leg right. And there's not a lot of trouble unless you saw off a forehand really poorly. This is a hole where you have to come out and throw about 10 shots to get the feeling correct. Not often are you throwing something this high, trying to move that much right.
That was perfect, Kyle. What did you throw there?
That was a glow vessel, thought space,
Ah, okay.
overstable approach disc.
It's back, so that was a replacement of the harp, right?
Yes, that kicked the harp out of the bag.
Oh my God, Simon going like 80 deep.
Yeah, he's closer to the blue basket than the green. But that's this hole where if you just don't hit the angle right or just kiss a tree enough, you have your chances of the bird are dying.
I agree. It's very touchy. Even in the inside route is touchy. So you have to go around that tree on the left side because you cannot go inside of it.
Yeah, I like to call this hole the high stall. You
Mm,
throw it up, it's stalling and then fading. Look at
all right.
where Simon is.
60 footer? No way. His first big putt of the day.
Oh,
Let's go, Simon.
oh my goodness.
Look at this one. Perfect.
Give that man an open line to putt at a basket, and it is in all day.
I was to say 55, 57 feet.
Way more. That was
You
an
think
80
so?
foot putt. Yes.
Really? Oh my
He
God.
jumped it.
Oh,
He gave it a little jump.
yeah, he never jumps. All right.
Yeah.
Easier for Dylan there. The normal way of getting the deuce on this one, leaving yourself a circle one putt.
Yep.
Well done, boys. Oh, we got a little star frame, I think. Nice.
Oh yeah. Considering Harry and I are both hitting our head, picking up our disc, yes,
We
we
love
star
that.
framed that.
Can you tell me more about 16?
16, what a favorite on this course. You have a downhill hole, you have to hit an initial gap, and then about 3/4 of the way down the hole, you need to start slowly drifting off to the right and then dropping fast because this downhill can get you pretty good. If you're throwing too flippy, you're just going to burn out. If you throw too stable, you just go straight or left. It's a demanding hole, demanding shot, but it's beautiful. But
What did you throw there? That looked like it's kind of stabled out, didn't get the flip that you wanted.
yeah, I threw a Praxis, and it
Okay.
was something I was working on a newer one. Simon going proxy here, and
Oh
that
my goodness.
looks so nice. I can't
That's
wait to see the catch cam. I know it's coming. Give me the catch cam.
that was a
Give me the catch.
dreamy, dreamy shot right
Yes.
there. Look at
Look
this.
at this.
Perfect.
Yep, here's the drift. Slow drift. Slow drift.
Just like you explaining.
Oh, and it just hit a rock too. So that could have gone even closer.
And Dylan says I'm going to take the unusual route and go through the V.
Oh, so Dylan threw a gap that I we don't think it's as wide as a disc, but it did it.
We saw it on coverage. That was wild.
Yeah. I hope you filmed Dylan walking that route. He couldn't walk the way the disc went.
It's hilarious. I
He
mean,
like tried putting a disc up in between that gap and it didn't quite fit. So we don't know what happened.
1 in a million. And
Yeah.
you got a tough look here, but it should be salvageable.
Yeah, there's when you're old enough and crafty enough as I am, you'll learn a few things.
You're such a good touch. Forehander. I mean, you taught me how to put it in a circle with at least something soft and stable. So I appreciate that
Yeah,
back in the day.
back when we were throwing soft harps and you were throwing your soft tactics.
Exactly. Bang.
Oh, yes. There we go.
Good
Beautiful.
too. He's kind of on a roll in the back.
Yep, yeah, he's feeling really good now. He's redeemed all the holes he's missed where he was shaking his head and not quite connecting. He's into that tournament mode and feeling it, and he's now that he's rolling, he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, 6 down. And 6 down for you as well.
Hey, let's go. Big six.
Let's All right, little chase card or
Ooh.
waiting cam.
Yeah, nice putt from Miles there from the swamp, hanging out with Shrek.
Who put the two mainers together?
Yeah, we got Miles, David Fleck, Josh DiBautista. Yeah, good for him.
All right, 17. One of my favorites. We are going to the green basket for this one. It is downhill, very steep downhill, very straight. Just take something floaty, but just don't go too long because there is a little bit of trouble in terms of comeback. And then you've got the swamp on the right as well.
Yeah, and they did something really nice with this basket. They put in a stump to just make it visually look really better than it was before. Putting it in a stump makes this pin position such more of a pretty place.
Mm, beautiful shot
Oh,
by Simon there.
yeah, he's gonna land right on that swamp edge. It's casual, it's not OB, so he can still play it as it lies. It's just a little squishy.
This whole average 2.57, so a lot of players are getting this one. Ooh, looks like you got scooted through. There
Yeah,
we
that was a
go.
real friendly. Missed some trees, and then I that left side is an upslope, so the disc doesn't want to move left too much, so it keeps you pretty straight.
And
Dylan
Dylan going
smoked
way deep, just like Simon did on 15. Dylan does it on 17. And here we go. Harry
Oh,
not able to get down there.
oh, just squared up a tree. You see, he's got this 70, 80 footer left.
Deep, but up there, no problem. Take his par, move on to 18.
All right, so Dylan next to the blue basket.
He is so deep. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
That
He
was like a
gives
100 footer.
such a good bid from so far away, dude.
That was crazy. And let's see if you can get one here.
Yeah, we're looking in the swamp at this angle.
27 feet. Nice putt.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, that was a good one to get 17. Feel good moving on to the last holes around.
Yeah, 7 down. And Simon was going to join you, but looks like he just missed that putt.
Yeah, you can see the tricky footing. He had to go to straddle. I think he had some weird foot in a swamp, real soft ground, so he didn't get the weight transfer he's used to getting
Gotcha.
and just kind of leaked it off left. He's just showing that he is a human.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a human. I mean, he did get a lot of birdies in the back, so. And
Yeah,
Harry getting a
sometimes
par.
sometimes you just can't get them all.
No, and like you said, can't get them all, and Harry's kind of feeling that. He's -3. So hole 18, final hole, Kyle. Tell me more, please. I love this hole.
Hole 18, par four. We've seen some of the greatest drives in New England disc golf history on this hole right here on this channel, previous videos. There's an OB rock wall, which apparently is in play off of the drives with Simon and with Harry. Most players are going to be trying to land somewhere around the green basket and then pitching up. Great two-shot par four for your humans. For anybody that's not a human, you're looking to kind of soar to the green.
592.
Yeah,
Can you reach it, Kyle?
absolutely not.
You're being honest.
I
All
throw
right.
it into those trees most of the time.
Well, I saw that you were being pretty modest with your appearance and debut on Rip Disc Golf, so I appreciate that as well.
Yeah, we gotta. I like setting the bar low, so when
Mhm.
I do go above the bar, people are shocked.
I'm shocked that Simon hit a tree.
Yeah, we hit the same cluster, and we're both in a really odd position.
What
Oh,
is going on 18 right now?
Billy backhand, and wow,
That went in the woods deep, folks.
deep, deep. That went quite right.
All right, Harry's gonna try to go for it. He's been able to get to the green and go out of bounds in the past. Let's see what he does here. Can't really see, but I think he got a lot of power on that.
He got really far down there, and okay, we get to see it from the catch cam. So he goes quite far, but finishes quite left.
Yeah, it's kind of like an early left hyzer.
Yeah, you can see
And
the trouble this gets right there.
wow, I don't think I've ever seen anybody in there, Kyle.
Like that's where people go on their second shot, or even third shot from out of the woods where Dylan is.
They're gonna have to add OB because of him next year.
Yes, make all this left side OB.
Look at you. Look at this toss.
You hit the rangefinder at like 320 to the basket.
That looked really good. What did you throw there?
I went with a Ethos Crux, just overstable mid range. Just hit it out wide and let it hit and skip and not go OB long. And Simon puts it so close. That's a beaut.
They don't think it's short.
He's waiting for the clap. He didn't know if it was good.
Yeah, because we're blind from all the way back here. We have no idea. We can just see the top of the basket. So you're throwing to try to crest the hill. Hopefully you slow down. Oh, Dylan, what the heck? All right. So he found a gap. He's
Yeah.
out.
Circle 3. And welcome to Harry's Drive, folks, where nobody should be in.
You can just tell that only deer go into those.
He probably found a fawn in there. Honestly, didn't tell us
Oh, yeah.
about it.
Yeah, his caddy had to throw his mini to him. But
Look
he
at the shot,
found
though.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. He's going to get a birdie after all that, folks.
Can we watch a replay? That's going to make some compilation of those videos of Bush throwing.
Never seen anybody throw from there. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, that's amazing. Like, you
All
just
right.
look at that stuff behind Harry. Like that's what he threw through.
All right. This is to go 8 down, Kyle. Let's see if you can do it. Yes.
He got it.
Now, were you checking scores at all?
Absolutely not. Not on
Oh.
this round.
Okay. So, yeah, you made it the lead card with that putt. Great job out there. And you're going to be teeing off for round 2 at mile marker with Wyatt Mahoney, RJ Cherkis, and Simon Lizotte. How do you feel about your round?
I feel good. Blue green layout it's you're either going to score really well or you're just going to struggle. You can be off by a little bit and just never be sniffing a birdie, even if you feel like you're throwing well. But I came out on top.
You threw really well. You shot a 49 on that layout, a 1043 rated round.
Woo.
And you're going to be playing with a four-hander, a lefty, and then, of course, Simon Lizotte, our buddy. So see you guys at mile marker. Any last words for you?
Thank you for joining us. Cannot wait to see you again for round 2.
Have a good one, folks, and take care.